Hello children. The previous video we have solved the sums of identity number 8. Now in question number 12 they have given that x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz, which matches with our identity 8, whereas the RHS is not matching. Hence we have to check by expanding it, that is x minus y whole square is same as your a minus b whole square. You are going to expand it and then finally conclude that the RHS of your question matches with the RHS of the identity number 8. So let us move on to the sum. See children, here I have taken first term as it is on considering RHS. We know that x minus 5 whole square identity, that is x square plus y square minus 2xy, right? This is about first bracket. Next is plus symbol. Plus into anything is plus. So I directly open the bracket and write, that is y square plus z square minus 2yz. Next is again with plus symbol. When you open the bracket also all terms symbol remains same. So z square plus x square minus 2xz. Now close the bracket. Now bring down the solving the common terms x square and x square. When you bring together you will get 2x square, y square, y square. When you bring together we will get 2y square, z square, z square. When you bring together you will get 2z square. Okay, in my next step I am going to write that. So I have added 2x square, that is x square and x square, and I have written here y square added and written here, z square added and I have written here. Remaining terms minus 2xy minus 2yz minus zxy xz. Now can you find something here? 2 is common in all the terms, hence I take out 2 now. So I have taken out 2 common. Now I can cancel this both 2. What is remaining children? X plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx. Whose solution is this? It is the solution of this identity. Hence when LHS RHS are equal, I can make LHS also equal. So if I got this solution, I can write this is equal, no children. So I can write here the same thing. So x plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx is equal to x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xy. This is your identity number 8. Hence now check here, your LHS is here, 12th question, LHS equal to RHS, hence it is verified. Check the solution children. Okay, can we move to the next sum? 13th question. Sum is very simple children. They have given if x plus y plus z is 0, you have to show that x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So this question matches with my identity number 8. Hence I should write my identity first and then I should write x plus y plus z as 0. As we know 0 into anything is 0. So only the LHS will remain now. After that I will shift minus 3xyz to RHS. It will become plus 3xyz over sum. So now I have first written my identity children. Now I am going to substitute x plus y plus z as 0 on considering LHS. 0 into anything, that is x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx as it is. So 0 into anything is 0. Now what remains? Only my LHS will remain. From LHS I write x cube plus y cube plus z cube as it is, and I will shift this minus 3xyz to RHS. So this will become plus 3xyz. This is what they have asked you to prove in the question, children. Yes, completed no sum. So your 14th question, children. As soon as you see this question, many children what they will do means, first they will cube 12, then they will cube 7, then again they will cube 5, then they will add the solution 343 and 125, and then they subtract with the 12 cube, and finally they find out the answer. Now I am not going to do that, children. First, in the question only they have given clearly that without actual calculation, using the identity you have to solve. So as the previous question, using my previous question, what was my previous question? X cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz when x plus y plus z is 0. If x plus y plus z is 0, means x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. That I know that. So what I know, first I will write that. Okay, children. So according to my identity number 8, if x plus y plus z is 0, x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. Okay, now I am speaking x, y, z, but here x, y, z only not given, no. So I only should consider x as minus 12, y as 7 and z as 5. Now I should add and check whether I am getting 0 or not. Okay, on addition, minus 12 plus 12. Yes, I am getting 0. Now I can use this identity. Already they have given cube. Now what is the solution? So I have replaced xyz in my identity. Now I should simply multiply this. I will get the answer. That's all. So I have just multiplied 3 into 12 into 7 into 5. As minus sign multiplied with plus sign is minus, so I have kept as it is. Next sum you try yourself, children. First you add all the three numbers. If you get 0, then multiply all the three numbers with 3. You will get the solution. If you are not getting, I will give you the notes, copy from the notes, and if you are not understanding, call me. I will explain you once again. Okay. So your 15th question is, you should find the length and breadth of the rectangle if the area is given, children. Length is also not given, breadth is also not given, but I know area of a rectangle formula is length into breadth. So first I should check to which of the identity it matches. A square minus a minus b whole square, no. So I should go for splitting the middle term. Okay, first I should multiply first term and last term. 25 12s are, it is 300 a square. So 300 a square can be splitted in the terms that I should add or subtract. I should get 35. So how I will get 35? 20 plus 15. I will get 35. 20 15s are, is it 300? Yes, 15 2s are is 30, so it is 300. But I need minus sign, so I can keep minus sign on both the sides. Now I am going to split this middle term. So I have split the middle term and I have written. Now I should take common terms from these two and from these two. So on taking common, I got the bracket as common here again, 5a minus 4. So I will write that first, and here remains 5a and here remains minus 3. So in the next bracket, if length is 5a minus 4, breadth is 5a minus 3. If breadth is 5a minus 4, length is 5a minus 3. It is optional, children, because they did not give, no. So we can do it by trial and error method. When I take length, I will get breadth this one. When I take breadth as this one, I will get length as this one. Okay. Same trial and error for the second sum. So here has been given the volume of an cuboid, children. We know that volume of a cuboid is length into breadth into height. Okay, now here I should get one length, breadth and height. So from here I can take common 3x. So x minus 4 remains in the bracket. If I take length as 3, breadth as x and height will be x minus 4. You can interchange also children. You can take breadth as 3, length as x and height as x minus 4. However you want, you can interchange and write. That is not given perfectly in the question which one what you have to take. It is just a trial and error method. That's all. This is again a volume of a cuboid formula children. Volume is nothing but again length into breadth into height. So first what I should take common here, can you observe in all these three 4 is common and k is common. Okay, I will take out both as common. What remains? 4 3s are 12, so 3y square. 4 2s are 8, so 2y. 4 5s are 20, so 5. Now splitting the middle term again, 3 5s are is 15, so 15y square I will split as 5 3s are 5 minus 3 is plus 2. I should get plus 2 only, no? So 5 minus 3 is plus 2. Now I will substitute here 4k into, okay, now from this 2 what is common we have to take out. From this 2 what is common we have to take out. So here y is common, I have taken out y. Remaining is 3 and 1y plus 5 because 1y went out already. Here minus sign is common, so minus 1 I am going to take out. Remaining 3y plus 5 as it is. Next 3y is common. See here in both the brackets 3y is common. So I should write remaining terms 4k into 3y plus 5 into y minus 1. So if length is 4k, breadth is 3y plus 1, 5 and height is y minus 1. You can interchange length, breadth and height as per your wish. Okay children, up to here we have solved all the sums of our exercise 2.5. With this your chapter 2 will get completed. If you get any doubt, you can call me and you can ask me for notes or any doubts. You can take the sums from the Google and ask me doubts regarding that also children. I will explain you the sums, don't worry. So here is your notes for 12th question, 13th question, 14th question first one, 14th question second one, 15th question first one, 15th question second one, 16th question. Kindly try to explore new sums children and come out with more and more doubts. I will be here to solve all your doubts. Thanks children. Thank you for watching my video.